Atrel Nashar in Washington. A major de-escalation in the U.S.-China trade war. The two countries agree to temporarily lower tariffs for 90 days while they attempt to work out details of a formal trade deal. The breakthrough follows 2 days of talks in Switzerland. The United States and China agreeing to, for at least 90 days, lower their tariffs on each other from triple digits to double digits.
The consensus from both delegations this weekend is neither side wants a decoupling.
China shrinking its tariffs on American goods to 10% and the U.S. lowering theirs on Chinese goods to 30%. Higher because they include President Trump's 20% tariffs aimed at curbing the flow of fentanyl.
It doesn't include tariffs on cars, steel, aluminum, things such as that, or tariffs that may be imposed on pharmaceuticals.
The president says this amounts to a total reset with China and may speak with Chinese President Xi Jinping later this week. The Americans and the Chinese have not yet agreed to any actual terms for trade, just that they'll continue to talk.
The biggest thing that we're discussing is the opening up China, and they've agreed to do that, but it's going to take a while to paper it. You know, that's not the easiest thing to paper. Look, if we don't get it, we don't get it, but if we don't get it, it won't be a positive thing.
Leading the Chinese delegation in these talks, Vice Premier He Lifeng says China does not want a trade war, but is not afraid of one. If the U.S. side insists on infringing upon China's rights and interests, China will resolutely retaliate and play along. Even 30% tariffs could stifle trade and push up prices for Americans. The president's critics say all this announcement with China does is extend uncertainty for another 90 days.
You got to give credit to Trump as a marketer. He creates uncertainty and havoc by raising tariffs and then claims victory when he lowers the tariffs that he himself put in place.
90 days is not much time to reach any trade deal, especially one between two adversaries with as many disagreements as the U.S. and China. Now, if a deal is not reached at the end of these 90 days, Trump says he'd raise tariffs on China substantially higher, but not back to 145%. In Washington, I'm Atrel Nashar.